I want the real stuff. None of this CBD fake stuff.
Oh,
What's the
man.
real stuff? What's the real skinny?
I wish I could be. I wish we had the real skinny, man. Maybe in a few years.
So,
I mean,
Have
CBD
you-
though. CBD and THC both come from the male plant. They both make it up. When the plant's growing, it's either going to become like a male plant, produce like CBD, it's going to become a female plant, produce THC. Now the THC that just really gives you like the head high, the euphoria. CBD is just like the body high and make you relax. Now a lot of people use it to like replace melatonin. They use it for like migraines, joint pain. There's a lot of like uses.
so I know there's so many CBD stores here, right?
I mean, right now the only two in here are this one and the one right beside the food court.
Right. So
I
do
mean,
you know how
just
to
some
make?
harvest in
Do you
there.
know how to make the THC oil?
No.
You know what THC oil is?
Yeah.
You ever heard of RSO?
RSO, what's that?
That's THC oil. RSO. They nicknamed it RSO.
And that's like would be in the cart forms or
No, that's
like-
illegal. It's the Rick Simpson oil. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
He's the one who made it, and he cured a lot of cancer with him and his friends. Malignant skin cancers and things like that.
It was like a salve kind of.
Yeah, you have to render it down into a black, oil. Okay, but what you have is very diluted because CBD oil is found in many plants. There's like over 30 strains of that stuff in different kinds, just not in the hemp or the female version of the cannabis. Yeah. So, but that's what I'm saying. But anyway, we're here. You look like you're very open-minded. You've looked into a lot of stuff, right? Have you ever looked into this? We give you a CD too for you to take.
I have read about it.
Yes, you've read about it, right?
I mean, I'm not opposed to anything. Now, in my mind, the likelihood,
Yeah.
it's sure, but I'm not asking for a scientist, so why am
Well, technically nobody is.
I? Yeah.
Yeah.
According to this, right? Yeah.
Well, and the Polish astronaut just did a set down and did an interview, and they asked him if the world was flat. And he said yes, but you're not going to see that on TV,
Really?
right?
We're just going
Tell me
around.
something about it. Like,
Well, you tell me why you think it's a globe, and I'll answer the question and explain how it works.
'cause I'm a good sheeple like everybody else.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
so he is awake. He
Yeah,
used the
he is
word
awake, yeah.
sheeple.
Yeah.
Yeah, they tell us the world is 70% water. And if you ever been to any lake or put water in your bathtub, fill it to the top, the bottom conforms to, the shape of the tub or the lake, but the top is what on a calm day? Okay. 70% of the earth is made of water. How does it conform into a ball? Gravity's never proven. It's a theory.
I mean,
How do you prove gravity?
that's gravity, right?
You did it. That's the cause.
You did that. It wasn't falling when it was in your hand,
Is it doing it now? How would you prove it to me?
because this is more dense than that, so it doesn't go any farther.
By the air.
It's like if I jump out of a plane, I stop when I hit the ground because the ground's more dense than me. But if I hit the water, I'm going to continue traveling, so I become more dense than the water.
Just like you going through the air, which is less dense. Air is basically like water that's evaporated, right? Some parts of it is, but that's what it is. That's what everyone does to us. Drop their mic like Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah.
But you did it. You picked it up. You took it out of its equilibrium. And it's now in this equilibrium, and you dropped it. It goes back to equilibrium, where it landed, where it sits. So you did it. You see?
So we're supposed to believe that gravity's holding all this water to the surface, but a butterfly can just fly away.
And a balloon
These-
can just go up. A helium balloon. can
It's
just
about
go
density. It has nothing to do with gravity.
up. Yeah.
Damn.
I have a doctorate degree.
Uh-huh.
I learned all this stuff too, just like you, right? You went to high school, maybe college. I went beyond that. And all I know is all lies.
And I used to fly planes. I've been up there. I can tell you it's flat.
It's flat. Next time you go on a plane, look out your window, take a picture of it.
Now, I used to, like when I was younger, you ever heard of Civil Air Patrol?
That's what I was in.
Civil Air
Oh,
Patrol.
what? No
Yeah,
way. Okay,
yeah.
yeah. I did that growing up. Like, we went in, like the Cessnas, and
Yeah.
I towed behind in a glider one time.
Ah.
It was so long ago, honestly, I barely remember, like, what it looked like that way. But,
Yeah, I flew Cessna 181s and 182s. We've been up there. Have you ever seen? So one of the things about the planes that'll prove that the Earth is not round is if the Earth was round, like this, and you're in a plane and you're flying over it, you would have to keep nosing the plane down to stay level. But if I look at my gyroscope, set it level, the altimeter stays the same. If the ground below me was round, the altimeter would change if I'm staying completely level.
Damn, y'all are blowing my mind this morning.
I mean, you've been in a plane. If the Earth is spinning at 1,000 miles an hour, why does a flight from New York to LA take the same time as a flight from LA to New York? The Earth's spinning under you in the opposite direction one way.
Yeah.
At 1,000 miles an hour.
Yeah, you should never be able to go from California back to us. If it was going 1,000 miles an hour this way, and you're only doing 300 to 500 miles an hour, you would be caught up on the backside, on the tail end of
Oh
it.
yeah,
You
yeah,
see?
you're right, yeah.
It's just like on a merry-go-round, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Dang. So y'all are like
We're a
just
couple of
spreading
guys.
awareness?
Yeah, a couple of guys. He's doing a tour right now around South and North Carolina, and just going around telling him. He's just a friend of mine. We're from around here, so I just came to meet up with him today, and just hang out and talk to open-minded people like you, because we know you're open-minded because you got this stuff here.
Yes, you already
You
know.
see what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Most
yeah.
people, I have a doctor friend, MD. He would never even stop by you and ask you a question about it.
Yeah.
That's how they are. But it's okay. I'm trying to open his mind to it, but they're very indoctrinated,
Yeah.
So.
Like I definitely understand what you mean by indoctrinated and stuff, just because like my parents are like, super like hardcore religious and stuff. So like
Well, what's your name?
Simon.
Simon. Simon. Read that. Look at the video. It'll bring you closer to your family, to your mom and dad,
Yeah.
and take them out of that deep indoctrination in religion, because it's about spirituality. It's not about religion. Religion is just a man-made
I
construct.
completely.
But in order to do that, you need to look at this video. Once you find, because probably now you are maybe iffy on the creation theory. Or what I said?
I mean, I believe in like a higher power. I'm not really
Okay.
sure to what extent, but I also believe in like
The Big Bang.
I kind of feel like that set it in motion to take the evolutionary process.
This will separate the boys from the men.
Yeah.
Right here.
This will help you shed your indoctrination, the stuff that you've been taught.
Yes. And it will bring you close to your family.
Yeah.
Because for 45 years of my life, I was just in your situation, atheist, Big Bang all the way. Hit this about 5 years ago. I've been repenting every day.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not to say that like I don't not believe in like Christianity and stuff. I just don't know. I just don't necessarily know that like. Well, I kind of look at the Bible more of like as a guideline kind of thing, and I feel like a lot of people take it like more literal than some of the things.
A literalist, Bible literalist, yeah. But it's fine. At least you're farther ahead than me. I didn't even look at the Bible. And I went to a private Bible college.
Oh wow.
Studied old and new. Went to chapel 3 times a week. Okay? So I was way, and I threw it all away, but at least you're ahead of me on that curve. But now in the past 5 years, I've opened the book. I only read to the 7th day, but that's all I need to know, that there is a creator, a higher power. And he created everything. So that means that the Big Bang never happened if we are created. They're saying the Big Bang, over 10 billion years ago? Nothing came in together and exploded into everything, and wearing a hat and t-shirt and driving a car.
Yeah. I don't necessarily believe in
Without a
that.
tail.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's what we're talking about. But you will find that path. It's only for you. It's nothing that we're going to tell you. He has his own path. I found my path to the Creator, and you will too. And that will bring you and your family, your mom and dad, your parents, a lot closer. So it's brought me closer too. So I wish you luck on that, brother.
I appreciate it,
Simon,
man.
it's nice meeting you.
Good to meet you,
Keep
Simon.
that mind
Thank you, buddy.
open, bro. Okay?
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Let me check it out.
Thank you.
Do that.
I'm very intrigued.
Yeah. Well, at least you're not one of those that just will snark and make rude comments and laugh.
Oh
you know?
no, I have read so much about like flat Earth, like just online and stuff.
Well, you don't need to read. Just look at that and find the videos and the channels. This guy here is Tommy. He's at the flea market, US 1 Metro Flea Market,
Okay.
on Saturdays, most of the time. Now, there'll be, days when it's raining, he's not going to be there, but he's there most of the time. If you ever have any questions, he's on one of those tables right there behind the castle. Right?
Okay.
So I'll be out there with him, every so often. So.
Have y'all ever heard of I think it's called Gaia online?
Gaia? No, we know what Gaia means, but no.
It's like it's kind of like, it's really popular on Facebook. It's like I guess you could say like a self-teaching to enlighten.
Align yourself to the earth, to Gaia, Mother Gaia, right? But who made Gaia?
Well,
It's only the creator. Once you hit the creator, everything else falls in place. Because I call myself an earthling because I'm one with Gaia. But until I found a creator, now it's like, oh, everything connects. That's what I'm saying. Okay? Man, it's great to see young, open-minded people, guys.
Yep.
You guys gotta keep it up, Got to get these guys, not the old ones, This guy and the younger ones. That's where it's at. He's gonna put it on his YouTube channel.
oh yeah.
Yeah, you
What's,
can-
Yeah, write it down. Yeah,
That flat fellow.
that flat fellow. Leave a comment in there if you ever want to meet up with us.
We're from this area.
Okay, yeah, I stay in Lexington.
Cool. That's where I'm from.
It's in Lexington too.
Yeah.
I just moved away from Lexington a while back.
Okay, yeah, I'm from Batesburg, Leesville, but I moved out to like Red Bank, Lexington.
Okay,
area.
so I'm from Gilbert, and I just moved to Red Bank. So,
Okay, yeah, I stay right off Nazareth Road.
okay, I'm right down there, about a mile past that on the left.
I got you.
You're out there right by me.
Yes, sir.
So if you ever want to meet up and learn more, let us know, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah, well, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
You can lose your way.
It's good to meet you, Simon.
Family,
Yes, sir.
because family bond is where it's at.
Yes,
I've
sir.
got me and my two boys, and we're closer than ever. And I'm leading them. I'm not telling them to find the creator. I'm telling them that is the only option. But I don't lie to my kids, about the Big Bang and all that crap that they're learning in school. They come home and tell me, hey, Dad, the teacher told us that, but I was like laughing. I said, why didn't you ask a question?
Yeah.
The kids are very, timid. They're intimidated by the teachers. Because,
They
like I
just
said,
accept what I told.
Yeah,
absolutely.
it's not like the teacher's teaching them anything. She's just reading from a book. She's indoctrinated just like the rest of us.
We were all there. It took me 45 years to know. Yeah, 45 years. So you're much younger than that, right, Simon?
Yeah. That's 25. Well, I'll be 26 on 12.
Yeah, okay. Happy early. I got a 17 and 13-year-old.
Okay.
Raising on my own.
Oh, I know that's a
Their mom was one of those religious nuts, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kicked her through the curb, But that's the way it goes. Man, it's great talking. We'll
Talk to
shop
you.
back.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Take care. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.